Okay, just wanted to do a quick video showing the integration with Kodi and the Nvidia Shield. This is the Kodi main menu, and I'm going to go from there. Now this is going to boot up Kodi, and this will take about 50 seconds. This allows the skin to load in the background, all the add-ons and all the scripts. Now this is only this will only happen on the first attempt when you unplug it and plug it back in for the first time. After that, it will not do it again. Everything is already stored in memory, and so it's a lot quicker. Now, what I mean about being integrated is that the library as well as all the stream and add-ons are integrated into the box. So it will act just like any add-on from the Nvidia store. And I'll be giving you an example of that as soon as everything loads up. So this is what the skin looks like. And to the left, you're going to see search, live TV, movies, TV shows for kids, and a bunch of others. And over to the right is going to show the submenus as an example. So here we have, as an example, search. And we're going to search for movies, TV shows. And the difference between this and probably anything else you've seen out there is that when you hit the movie search, it not only gives you Exodus, but it also gives you the one channel, 1, 2, 3 movie search, M4, U, and Phoenix, and Salt. So you have your add-ons on the search file that you can quickly search. Okay, let's go back to the menu. Live TV, we have, in this case, DirecTV. I integrated it, so it works really great. We have Daily Motion, and then we have Live TV. And I'm using Cloud for this one, which works pretty well. I mean, it's pretty fast.
This new plan encourages me to eat healthier. I like that it lets me eat my favorite foods. Smart prices.
All right, let's get out of that. All right, and then we have US TV Live. We have additional live TV stuff. Again, now we're gonna go to, before I do that, let's go back to live TV. Up here, if you're not really sure what to watch, it gives you some options. For example, I'll click on this here, and it's just telling me that you may want to watch this guy, this show. Same thing here in movies. It gives you some suggestions if you're not sure what to watch. Then you can select the top, Lord of the Ring and so forth. Here we have the most played movies, and then again, this is all based on Track It as well as VPB online. And below that we have your library. You can check for it will give you who the artists are. If you were to click on the artist, it's going to open up and it gives you more options, description of what this person has done, what kind of movies they've been in, some scenes of different movies, and so forth. Let's go back. And again, you can play the trailer from here. Click trailer. And in this case here, as you can see, the box itself is set up so that it corrects the refresh rates of your TV. All right, let's get out of that. And we're going to go back to the main menu. As you can see here, let's go back one more time. We have in theaters, we have latest movies, and a whole bunch of different selection. Now each one is a different server and a different add-on, so that if one goes down, the other ones will be there for you. The TV shows, the same thing. We got all networks. We got your TV shows. Again, you click on information, and it's going to give you the actors, who they are, and so forth. Okay. On the top, it gives you your networks. For example, AAC. You can scroll all the way down to. I just wanted to show you, if I could find it. This is alphabetical. Hallmark was there. So like Netflix. Okay, so you click on Netflix, and all the TV shows that Netflix will have, it will show up here. Okay, and that's your Netflix. Anyway, let's get out of this and go back. Again, up here, if you're not sure what to watch, it gives you some selections, some options that you may want to try. Okay. For kids, again, we put together a good listing of movies and TV shows that even some cartoons from old cartoons that they're always welcomed. Kids and even adults love. I put a variety selection. You can select by the actress, actors. My home art right now is not showing. I gotta look into that to see why, but that's a quick fix. Same thing with Lifetime movies. We got some classics, and then we got Her Place and Kung Fu, and it looks like Phoenix is down, so I gotta look into that. That's the add-on that I was using for those. As you can see here, you click to the right, and you have the actors you can choose from. Once you choose an actor, it's going to give you the movies that they've been at. This is all the movies that this individual's been in. All right, let me get out of that. Sports, we got Pro Sports. It's been a very good add-on. If there's a game today, it's going to tell you there's 2 games. They have not started yet. It gives you the time on the below. And once they start playing, then it will go from not started to starting, and it will be blue rather than red. And the quality is amazing. We also have other options, NFL and so forth. And whenever the need is to watch additional boxing or pay-per-view, it will show up in here as well. I also have more sports here, so a mix of football and all that. Some of the event replays, these are replays that pay-per-view that you might have missed, or if you want to watch them again, they're right here for you, and this works great. The next thing I have on this build is, let me go down. Sport links is pretty good. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Back. Okay, there we go. Sport links. Again, more links so that if one goes down, the other ones are available. And this is pretty good. Here we have the pay-per-view. And it's a little glitch we got to look into. I just did a minor update, and I think that created a glitch. As you can see, the sub-menu is not showing on this one, but when I go up, it shows it. So live pay-per-view is this one here. And in here you will find all any events, any pay-per-view that come out. And then we have other sports here, as well as more list for sports. Okay, music. Damn it, what's going on here? I have to refresh the skin, so let's refresh the skin real quick and see what went wrong. First thing I'm going to do is going to clean, and I'm sorry, maybe I should show you this. So the next thing we have is fitness. Unfortunately, it's not showing up now. I'm going to refresh it so that it will show. Video add-ons is all the add-ons we have installed that makes it work well. We have weather, we have settings, exit, and then below exit is there's a private area. It's not showing right now, but on your scan it will have it, and there's a password that you would need to get into that private area. If you hit exit will show you where you can quit. You can go into settings, your programs, apps, your maintenance, and then here's the icon to update. So whenever there's an update, it screws on the top. You see Rajizi Wiz, congratulations, welcome, blah blah blah, and then it tells you if there's any updates. If you were to click on the button, these are the options. The Nvidia, it will tell you on the bottom what update it is. Right now is 1.16.30A. If you have the Fire TV or the Fire TV box and stick, then it will be this one here. You click on it and automatically will download and install any updates. Go back to exit. Here we got maintenance. You click on maintenance, there's the auto clean. This will clean everything for you. One click, it does it all. This one is to check if there's any updates. This here is for the Fire TV or the Fire TV sticks, so that it will have more cache memory for your movies. If you have an Nvidia, this is amazing. This will definitely open up the Nvidia to give you a lot more memory and cacher. Again, it's a script, so you install it, and once it's installed, it works great. So let's clean up. And as you can see, it tells you want to clean. Say yes, and you want to close the device. Force close. Whenever you do that, you have to unplug it from the back. There's no way on this particular unit that you can do it without unplugging it from the back. So I'm going to try to do this while I hold the camera. And if I'm not able to do that, then I will have to let go of the camera. But I think I was successful, able to do that. So now I'm just going to reload. Again, this is the Nvidia Shield Android TV. One of the best, or the best box out there that I know of. By far, I have owned Fire TV box, TV sticks. I had a Linux. I had other boxes. I just can't remember those right now. But by far, this has been the best box I ever bought. And I own 2 of them. And definitely, will recommend this box to anyone because it really is amazing when you integrate it together with a software like Kodi. You really get the full benefit of this box. Okay, so real quick, we're going to restart Kodi. And again, this will take a little while to load. And sometimes if you do not allow it to load properly, you will have the effect that we had earlier where it wasn't showing the part of the skin or part of the add-ons on a category. So we want to make sure that you give it the time that it's needed to populate. And it only does this when you unplug it and plug it back in. And I'll show you that once it's fully loaded, how smooth and amazing it is to get in and out if you wanted to go to the main menu of your Nvidia and then back to Kodi. I'm also going to show you the features, how integrated it is when the main screen of your Nvidia box would no longer show movies where you have to pay $3.99, and these are suggested movies. Supposedly these movies are what the box thinks you may want to watch, but it does the same thing with the Kodi. It uses Kodi to give you those predictions of which movies you want to watch, and it will show that on the main screen of the box, and I'm going to show you that. The other thing that I integrated with this is that it's your sound, your voice commands. You want to be able to search rather than use a keyboard or use your remote to type a search. This will just use the voice command on your remote, and it will work 100%. And so let me just demonstrate that. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly make sure everything has loaded. And sometimes, again, you gotta give it a little bit so that it loads. See how it's still loading? And then I usually allow it to load and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to my next screen, make sure that's loaded. And then make sure that's loaded, so that's your fitness. And that's it. Now everything is loaded and unable to get it. Okay, so we gotta figure this one out later. It should be there already. I don't know why it's asking me to. Oh yeah, because the update I did. So now you have to reset your settings. Well, we'll do that later on. That's just for your weather, and we'll do that on a different time. Okay, let's go back up. I wanted to show you how this is integrated. I'm gonna hit search. And I'm going to search for movies. Now, this is Exodus that I'm using for this example. So I'm going to use, here's the remote. And Let's look for Batman versus Superman. And as you can see, it shows it on your keyboard search. And that won't work, by the way, because I selected TV shows, not movies. So let's do TV shows. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, that's a great show that I like to watch. What's going on? I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me try again. Batman versus Superman. And let's go for it. And there it is. Batman versus Superman. Okay, then we can watch the trailer. You see that everything's integrated, everything is working. And again, this is just fixing the resolution and the refresh of my TV. The box is set up so that it does that, so I can get the best out of each movie. That way gives me the best quality. Okay, so let me get out of that. We'll do one more search just so you guys can see. We're going to do TV and Monk. And that was a great show that I used to watch a lot. There it is. Click on Monk, and that's just your episodes, your seasons, and so forth. Click season 8, and then you see how quick everything loads up. Everything is just so smooth. All right, okay, let me get out of this. All right, now here's the other best part. Now let's say I want to get out of this. In most skins, if you get out of this and you go to your main menu of your device to go back into Kodi, it has to reload. In this case, it does not. It doesn't do that. It minimizes. So if I click the remote twice, it will minimize me, and it brings me back to the main menu of the Nvidia. So here, this is what I was talking about earlier, that is integrated, so it will only show the stuff that they're free. I have YouTube stuff here, and here's your movies. Now, these movies are from Kodi. So the suggestions here is all based on Kodi. And I got YouTube and Kodi again. Okay, I don't have anything from the Google Play Store or anything like that, because that's, you got to pay for that stuff. So, anyway, so let's just click one of these so I can show you Game of Thrones. I click on that, it brings me to Game of Thrones. See, right back into Kodi. So it's integrated. Get out of this. I want to get out of Kodi. Go in here. I can play some games, or I can just choose another one here and go back in. See how fast that is, and boom. And again, it's all in Kodi. Okay. Everything's integrated. All right, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing more to see right now. I will tell you this, that everything's integrated. The sound quality has been optimized and maximized for the in the box. All the settings have been preset. Everything is in library has been synchronized with your box. So you will have a whole bunch of stuff that is already integrated. It doesn't take a lot of space. Everything is in the cloud. It works flawlessly. Very impressed with this box. Very impressed with my skin, my build. I put a lot of effort into this build. I think that whoever gets this build will love and enjoy this for years to come, because it's just one of those builds that you put together that it does never really fails. If in the event there's an update, again, is to fix issues, whether it's the skin or for add-ons that go down, or TV shows that go down, this is where you want to go. That will have that option for you to update your box. Okay, that's pretty much all I have. Thank you for watching.